Hello, welcome to Mama Sue's Kitchen. Today I'm going to share a recipe that is a wonderful appetizer if you're having showers, if you're going to have some friends over and you just want some appetizers. But this has been a favorite for many years. And the reason I decided to go ahead and show you this today is because someone had asked me who already has my cookbook, and they saw this recipe for a cheese ring in the cookbook, and they asked if I would show them how I use my Tupperware mold to do the cheese ring. And I'm going to do it today and show you, and it's so easy, but you're not going to believe how good it is until you taste it. All right, it's another simple recipe, and it calls for a pound of sharp cheese. So 16 ounces of sharp cheese. I didn't grate it because I just used this because with the things that you're putting in it, it's going to be delicious. All right. Then it calls for a cup of finely chopped pecans. Y'all, I used my food processor because you do want these just as fine as you can get them. So if you can see, that's a cup of finely chopped pecans. I also used the food processor to do a small onion, and the recipe says grated, but if you have a food processor, put the onion in there and it chops it up. If not, you need to grate it because you do not want chunks of onion in this cheese ring. Okay? Then it says to put 1/4 of a teaspoon of black pepper in here. So I'm going to put 1/4 of a teaspoon. You can put more if you like, but I'm going right by the recipe. And the very last thing is 1 cup of mayonnaise. So I've measured that out. And I've gotten it all out. Okay. Now we're just going to mix this all together. I could, but I'm not going to pause this and show it to you after it sits in the refrigerator all afternoon. But I will come back when I take it out of the mold, and I will show you what it looks like on a plate. Got to get all of that mayonnaise down in the bottom. You know, this recipe, I can't remember who gave me this, but I've probably had this recipe 20 years. And every time I take it somewhere, they absolutely love it. If you don't have a mold to put this in, like a congealed salad mold, you could make a cheese ball out of it. But I'll tell you why you want it in the mold. This is the one, I have 2, and I'm going to show you this one. But this is the one I use, and you see, I pack it all around in here. Then I'll put the top on it. And I'll put it in my refrigerator for several hours. Then when I'm ready to serve it, I'll turn it over on a plate. I'll take the lid off first. I'll turn it over on a plate, and then you take this part out. And where that was, it leaves just a little centerpiece. And what is absolutely delicious is when you put it on that clear plate or your plate, in that little centerpiece, put some strawberry preserves, or if you don't like strawberry, you could put something else. But I'm telling you, when you serve the cheese ring on a cracker and put a little bit of that strawberry preserves, it's absolutely delicious. So that's why I like to use these molds. And I do have two. I don't know if Tupperware still sells them, but you can usually find them at Goodwill or thrift stores or somewhere like that. You can see I have my name on the top of this because sometimes I take it like to church and I will empty it on my plate at church and put the strawberry preserves. But I lightly spray mine. The recipe doesn't say. I don't think I put that on there. No, I didn't, because you don't have to. But anyway, you're just going to put this cheese ring all around. And y'all, I do wash my hands before I cook. I got a tracking on my cookbooks this morning, and I should have them by the end of the day tomorrow. Do you know how happy that makes me? I told my husband the other day, my goal is to finally catch up to where, as they're ordered every day, I can ship them out that day. But since September the 23rd, I have never caught up with the order. That's a good thing for me, except I worry so much about all of you who want your cookbook. And I have tried so hard to do it the fair way and just take them as the orders have come in. Now, I do want to tell you something. There's probably 12, maybe a little less, that when you order through PayPal or Venmo, you didn't put a shipping address. If there was an email address, I tried to send you an email and say, I need a shipping address. Some of those I have done and haven't heard back. So if you're watching and you ordered a cookbook early, now don't do it if you've ordered the last month, because I haven't shipped those. That was that far behind. But if you ordered back in September and early October, like before the 10th or 11th, and you haven't gotten your cookbook, it may be because there's not an address on it, a shipping address. So how about if you could email me and let me know. Y'all, I get hundreds of messages every day. And it's so hard for me to really keep up with them. So if you will email me your address, if you ordered it before October the 10th and haven't gotten it. My email address is Sue, V as in Victor, RC @gmail.com. That's Sue, VRC @gmail.com. Now, if you will email me your address and your shipping address, I'll get it to you. But if the cookbooks come late tomorrow afternoon, we'll start packaging them, but we won't be able to ship them until Monday. We're going to ship every day. And y'all, I have enough that I will be able to get your orders to you unless you've just ordered the last week. And I've tried to tell everybody they probably wouldn't be delivered before Christmas. But if you ordered, in the past up until last week, you will get yours. It may take us 10 days to get them out, but you should get them. Now, do you see how that's packed in there? All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the lid on it. I'll put it in my refrigerator. And late this afternoon, I'll put it on a tray, or a plate. And I'll show you what it looks like when it's coming out. But I don't want to tie up my phone all afternoon by pausing it. So I think you'll understand. But anyway, this is very good. I know everyone's going to love it. And it'll be great to have, like if you have a Christmas party to go to, you fix this and it's going to be a hit. Like I said, if you don't have a mold, make a ball out of it. It'll be good. But anyway, this afternoon, I will post the recipe after the video, but I will post a picture of it also. Y'all, I just love all of y'all so much. You've become family to me. You're praying for my grandson who is doing wonderful, just wonderful. Like I've told you before, we don't know what his future holds as far as his disabilities that could happen because of his chromosomal disorder. But you know what? We know who holds his future. And we're believing that he's going to be such a blessing that people are going to see what God can do. All right, y'all. Be salt and light. Be salt and light. My necklace says salt and light for my new folks that wonder why I'm holding my necklace. Just be salt and light because that's what Jesus tells us to do. I'll be back later and show you what this looks like. Y'all have a great day. Bye-bye.